Feel like a human again. Cheers. Breakfast, noodles. Normally I don't have too much breakfast, I just have coffee. I've been to different levels of village life. You know, these people have electricity. I've been to some places with no electricity, but they still have this. This is interesting. This is a cover to keep the flies away. So if you have leftovers, you just leave them under the cover there. They don't really put them in the refrigerator here. In fact, most places don't even have a refrigerator. I saw one upstairs, so I know that they have a refrigerator here, but in a lot of cases, meat, eggs, poultry, they'll just leave it out. Here it's a little cold this time of year, but this is Guangdong. In the summer it gets very hot. Hot or cold, they'll leave it out. Eat it the next day. Good. Peanuts. You see all the peanuts on the floor in there? This is what peanuts look like.我觉得如果1个月以后，这个地方很绿色的，很多绿色。
1个月要开始种这个了。
Yeah. Very pretty.
那里挂白那个白油啊，搞生态的。
这里你自己几？
不，用机器来打。那个机器我老弟。
Okay. You use the electric machine to take off all the corn.
那个皮我老弟拿手。
在这里 Yeah. And then these are peanuts.
你变脏。
Yeah.
生态的，吃一点可以。我们都不放化肥的。吃完要一点。
这个在哪儿啊？这个在哪儿？
不是在地上那里种。
Out back there. Okay.
我老婆就现在也去拔，我老婆也去拔。
Your wife got them. Cool.
现在在哪里干哦？
你好。He wants to give me some of his peanuts.
这个可以。
谢谢。
这个也有那个胃有点胃动啊，大家可以。你肚子饿前提前吃10多粒这样下去呢，对胃有点健康。
It's very good for you. Peanuts are good for you. 这个好了。I always find schools interesting because, I mean, school is such a formative time for everybody, you know. It's where we learn friends. It's where we figure out the world kind of from a youthful perspective. It's where we figure out wrong from right and kind of place ourselves on a social ladder. We've got 2 floors. You know, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rooms. I'm not sure how many students go to the school, but probably not many. This is a small village. You're working from a desk. It's very cold or hot depending on the season. In the summertime, this area is hot. I guarantee it. This is Guangdong. It's very simple, you know. They've got a whiteboard probably that they teach from. If you want to go to the bathroom, for example, rain or shine or hot or cold, you have to walk from your classroom all the way around to the outdoor bathrooms here. And there's a toilet right there. 你好。他们怕我。My dad gave me one of my most thankful skills. One of the skills I am the most thankful for is really a strong sense of empathy. The ability to put on somebody else's shoes who might be from a different walk of life or a different mindset or a different upbringing. I'm walking around here and I'm constantly taking off my shoes and putting on other people's shoes to kind of try them on, to see what their life is like, their worries, their hopes, their dreams, their triumphs. Think about your grandma, right? Think about if you're in the West and you're watching this in the West, think about your grandma, where she's living, what she's doing. Is she still mobile? You know, is she able to kind of get out there and do stuff? Maybe even your aged parents, if you're old enough and you're watching this. People work here, and they work basically up until they are completely immobilized. Think about how hard that is, and how they might push themselves beyond the way that we push ourselves in the West. And I'm not trying to degrade lifestyle in the West. I think it's amazing that we have the ability to go into retirement if we want to, or kind of relax our lives a little bit and take a step back and everything. But we've also gotten very lazy. And maybe that's not a bad thing. I think it's nice to be lazy. It allows us to do things like paint or read or do all sorts of other things that we can't necessarily do if we're breaking our back every day. But people here, they're kind of breaking their back every day. I never really had a chance to meet many farmers. I lived in Detroit, so we had a lot of farmland in Detroit, and down in Iowa and things there was quite a lot of farmland. I never really had a chance to go one-on-one with a lot of like farmer families, and I know they work hard, and their definition of, you know, a hard day's work is different than my definition of a hard day's work. I do think here in China it's different. It's definitely different. Heck, even the farmers in the States, they were able to come home to a warm house. You know, the amenities that the American lifestyle provides. Refrigerators with amazingly stocked food from all over the world. But it is beautiful here. It is beautiful.
Oh, 你的粽子 is different. It looks like it's got rice and eggs mixed with chicken. 鸡肉吗？
里面放肉。
嗯。